I guess I can understand the liminal spaces now a bit better because I've been researching and sort of considering the the connection between liminal spaces and the uncanny valley, because a lot of the times they make it so that, you know, these things aren't human, they're humanoid, hominid, you know. And I did that article, the last hominids inheritance of extinction, and that's kind of it, because, you know, in liminal spaces the thing is no one's there except for you, and, you know, people are here right now, but if you go over there, you know, there's no one there, and it's very liminal. But if something were to be there that was human seeming but not, you know, it would be very off-putting. And if it was suddenly not there, if it was there with you and suddenly not there, that'd be extremely off-putting, and you'd be like, what the fuck could that happen to me, or am I next, or who knows. I guess it's kind of like the Grimes song, you know, there's you never know, because something could be running to break your neck, or whatever, always running up behind you, and you never have a clue. I like Grimes. But yeah, I'm going to see this Nuremberg movie. Not sure if it's any good, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to see that. I just know that I've walked some 4 miles to get here. Technically, I could have walked quicker, but if I had just straight shot it out, but I wanted to get some other stuff first so that I don't really have to pay for movie theater food. But I guess I'm going to see about it. And yeah, but I'm going to watch Nuremberg or whatever the fuck I end up watching, because I did walk all the way here. But yeah, I mean, right here, right now, where I am, like, you know, it's kind of liminal. This used to be a giant fucking mall, and it was great, and now they tore it fucking down, and they're building this giant fucking ugly shit building. And it's like, the mall was cool. You could have just converted the fucking mall or something, you know. But now they're making these giant ugly fucking apartments, business apartment shit. And it's like, first of all, this is gonna drive fucking costs here. And second of all, this is not a fucking, like, busy fucking place. It's like, well, I don't like it when it's busy here. And it, like, since I was gone for like a whole month, and in that time, somehow it became a lot less busy. And I'm not the only one that noticed it. I talked to some people that were here and stayed here, and they said the same thing. But it was like, for some reason, this whole place went fucking empty. And I don't want it to get more people here. I fucking don't. Because this is where all the old fucking people come. Like, because, like, this place was... Okay, Arizona is basically a bunch of old people that came here. Because originally, this is where you could come and there were not many allergies. Like, that's why my grandparents came. My great-grandparents came here, because my great-grandmother had... and my grandfather had shit fucking allergies. But now, you can't even do that, because so many people have come here. And, you know, like, from the other states. And it's just so fucking annoying. And then they all come, especially right now, they're called snowbirds. And they're, you know, it's like... and I guess it's generalizing, but, like, it's the worst fucking drivers ever, because it's all just old people, and it's like, and it's like, if there's any reason for there to be limits on having driver's licenses and stuff, it's that. Also, good reason to live near your old people, because it's fucking annoying having them come all the way down here. I didn't see Nuremberg. I wound up seeing the Predator Badlands movie, which actually, I fucking loved it. I really liked it. I've only actually seen one other Predator movie. Well, technically two, if you count Alien vs. Predator. I like the Alien franchise, but I don't know. Like, I like the first Predator movie, but it's kind of like, I really just didn't care for it as much as I liked Alien. I think Ridley Scott did a better job with Alien than Predator did. I liked how they tied the two together, though. But, you know, it is what it is. But I saw it, and I really liked it today. I think that it was actually really cool because the two the two main people in it, the Predator and were very interesting, because they're kind of this whole neurotic nihilism bit that they kind of encompass this whole neurotic nihilism thing, or in some major way the mundane extremes thing, because it's like, so Thea is one of those android robot things, and then Deck is the Predator, right? And actually Thea makes a point that I keep making, because there's this whole notion of a lone wolf. There's no such thing as a fucking lone wolf. Wolves are pack animals, and Thea makes that exact point. And it's neurotic nihilism because Deck, the Predator, is very much, you can see what his sort of attitude reflected in a lot of egotist ideas and the individual applicants of those philosophies, like, you know, be it Satanism, objectivism, you know, any flavor of Nietzschean existential egotism. You know, it's that rabid, you know, lone wolf, you know, alpha thing, but it's like, you know, there's a point where it becomes just fucking fundamentalist and just a pitfall. Like, you know, the only way the Predator in this movie actually got his shit together and accomplished was by working with the creatures and stuff at the end of it. Like, sure, at first Thea betrayed him for Tessa and stuff and the androids and stuff, but, you know, in the end it was kind of like who was the most beneficial along the way. And it's like, yeah, that might, you know, sometimes absolutely no one's beneficial, but Thea was absolutely right. You know, sensitivity allows us to understand other creatures. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go into Walmart now. I shouldn't, but I really want a fucking Lego set, and why the fuck not? I want Star Wars. Not sure what to specifically get, but, you know, it's kind of just spur of the moment. I guess not. I don't really like any other sets here. Oh well. I guess that's it. I've spent probably $100 tonight, which is probably more than I should have. But it's worth it, I guess. I saw a movie. I'm listening to Nick Fuentes and Destiny scream at each other in my fucking ears. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's fucking... It's kind of fucking insane, though. Because, like, you know, I guess I would be classified as more left-wing, socially. But it's like I get Destiny's, like, left-wing, but the guy's arguing for Dick fucking Cheney, who, you know, just died. But, you know, he's arguing on that position. It's like, what the fuck happened that people on the left were arguing for the position of George fucking Bush and Dick Cheney? You know, like, you know, I can see where it lost it, I guess, at some point. Because, it became, and it's not even on the left, because, you know, Nick Fuentes and Destiny are, like, sort of, the Destiny kind of lost favor. I'm not all that versed in this stuff. This is sort of just from an outside perspective, just looking back through it, kind of in hindsight, because I don't pay attention to internet politics culture, so I only know about this stuff through, like, secondhand Turkey Tom videos and shit. But it's like, these people are like polar opposites or twin opposites in this sort of thing, and it's like, it's kind of interesting because it's the same disenfranchisement all around, and it's just reacted to differently. But what it results in is the most interesting, convoluted mess, because you can see people, because it's like this, what the fuck are people, why the fuck, because it's like, you'll see people, it's like, why the fuck am I agreeing with, like, this is one that I've heard with, why the fuck am I agreeing with Tucker Carlson? Because Tucker Carlson, apparently to the left, has been making a lot of sense lately, which, fine, that's cool. I don't know, I'm not on either side, so I'm just sort of looking at this very interestingly, like, you know, and if any more proof is needed of that than my statement, I'm not registered to vote, so I can't be put on anything except an unregistered voter. So, well, I'm unregistered. An unregistered voter would be someone who votes but isn't registered, I guess. I'm not registered to vote, and I don't vote. Anyway, yeah, I'm really done for the night talking to myself and walking. I've still got like a mile or so left to walk. Yeah. Liminal.